Friends, this is Roy Spears with Silox Adobe Water Repellents. I have here one of the pieces of equipment that we use when we seal Adobe houses for customers. Now this is a Birchmeier 5-gallon backpack sprayer. It says Birchmeier. This is a Birchmeier Senior 5-gallon. Excellent piece of equipment. I believe the Birchmeiers are made in Switzerland, and these are professional piece of equipment, quite expensive. I believe they're now right around $300 a piece. The top has got a very wide mouth on it, as you can see right there. Spraying it for pouring the sealer inside here. And they got some nice straps, shoulder straps, that you put your arms through. Now some tips on this. Got a real heavy duty professional wand trigger spray right here, all made out of brass, and we've got the tip right here. This is an adjustable brass tip. You can take this tip and you can adjust it all the way to a stream, a steady stream, so you can get 18-20 feet up in the air. A lot of Adobe homes are at least 14 feet in height, and this makes it very easy to reach the very tops of those parapets. And then with just a simple adjustment, a couple of quick turns, you can go from a steady stream down to a mist coat, which is very handy, very excellent. And again, all quality construction here, heavy duty. Now, as you can see, this piece of equipment is obviously well used. I can't tell you how many hundreds of gallons have been put through this particular machine. Still works great. If you'd like, I do rent this to customers, $20 a day, and you can have the same piece of equipment, literally the same piece of equipment that we use. And of course, you don't expect it to be all clean, and on the outside it's obviously been well worn. It's got some old sealer on it, but on the inside it's very clean for the most part. Or you can go down to Home Depot, Lowe's. You can purchase like a Solo, less expensive, much inferior made Solo backpack sprayer. I think they're for $40 or $50. But again, this is an excellent piece of equipment. A little bit heavy when you put it on your back. If you're going to fill it up, like I said, this is a Birchmeier Senior, so it will hold 5 gallons of the Silox. If you do fill it up all the way, we always work in teams of 2, so I'll have a helper that'll help me lift this up on my back, or if it's his turn to spray, I will lift it up on his back. Or you can put it on a small wall, and then you can set it up there, and then you can work your way through the straps yourself. But it always helps to have another person. Then at the end of the day, what you do, you just remove the lid, pour out any Silox that you might have left, run some clean water, pour some clean water, rinse it out, dump that out, put clean water through it again. Of course, run clean water through the hose. What I usually do is about 3 times. I have a cycle of 3 to clean the sprayer. So dump that clean water back out, pour more clean water in there, spray it all the way through the hose, all the way through the wand. So this is a 1-gallon strainer bag. And what we do when we pour the Silox, before we pour the Silox into the backpack sprayer, we'll take the 1-gallon gallon screener, put it in over here, you can see right there. And then when you pour the Silox into the backpack sprayer, then the screen will catch any residual little pieces of chemical. So the gallon strainer just helps to make sure that whatever's going into the backpack sprayer will be screened. This is great in case you get any leaves. When you're working outside in the wind outside, when it's blowing, you'll get some you know, you'll oftentimes maybe get a leaf or something or whatever in the sealer. And so this just helps to capture anything that might be in the bucket. You pour it in there. And then at the end of the day, of course, you just pull this out, the gallon strainer. Very, very easy to take your hose and just clean out any debris that might be in there. Very easy to do. And then what I'll do is I'll just put this out somewhere, you know, lay it down on a ladder or hook it on something, and dries within minutes out in the sun. And then you just put the top on. Matter of fact, the gallon strainer kind of helps it to make it to make the lid go on a little bit tighter.